Welcome back, lazy gamers. Welcome back to ARA History Untold. So we are at turn 302. This is Act 2 with Julius Caesar, and we have just defeated, completely wiped out Charlemagne of the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, and we basically this hour or pretty much the rest of Act 2 is going to be more about consolidation and trying to sim through our way. And let's see, maybe we sim and we get our prestige, or we gotta do more war to gain our prestige. Now, what? Can we deploy a boat? Let's deploy our original bunch and see where they get deployed. Now, although I do trust Korea, more or less, I'm gonna leave you parked in Aachen. Got the city back. Let's fix the walls. Right, you have a bakery. I don't know if this is the one I built or yeah, just get bread. So I remember building these two things. No, I built only one dwelling, and I definitely had this fortress. Yeah, I hadn't. So the AI built the bakery there, which is meh. Okay, so irrigated farm there, and that's gonna be my source of sheep. I'm definitely running low on sheep. As long as we are making buildings and upgrading things, I'm gonna buy them as long as they are a reasonable price. Oh, look here. What industry am I missing right now? Okay, cobblers maybe? Let's just put 3 cobblers here. I don't know if any one of these guys can hunt. I think one of them can. There are some animals I need to take care of down here. That's gonna take a while to come up. So Pistoria is still at 100. So that's pretty much the place where I build my military from. I really would like a place of wonder down though. So among my cities, who has the best production? 14 per turn, but I think my capital is 29. It's almost double. So yes, I could build some wonders in the different city, but I think I want to. Imagery here would be actually quite sick. Yeah, but okay. Let's revisit our ceramics. I think I need mosaics much faster. Two of my guys are making that, and okay, why the hell are you? Something feels broken. Oh, I don't know why. I think it was stuck at 0 and it didn't really switch. Right? And what can you make? You can make fine clothes. So fine clothes can become a whole new thing that my tailors can do. So I have a decent pipeline of tunics to garments. Let's make some rugs and carpets first. Yeah, use the leather and the dye, but let's make like 13 of them. Yeah, let's get a mounted scout, and he can actually auto explore. That way I don't have to waste time with my faster units. Optics would be good. I'm gonna just make sure I have everything now. I don't think I won't leave anything behind. Wild geese over clam sands. I mean, seriously. Oh, good God, man. So basically, what this means is a navy is out of the question for me. I mean, what do I do here? Does Aachen have docks? I think you do have docks somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay. I mean, you have 0 security, but can I deploy you? Like, I deployed you in this city here, and it still put me in that freaking boat. Okay. This is yeah. There's no point hanging there in that area. Like, one has to assume that there are like some nasty rocks and things that this boat can't cross. Just stupid. Oh, that's Mongolia. I thought it was England. Alright, Segovia. Take that. And then we will claim things on the south. And Rostock has a monastery. Dried food just gives you straight 50 food. could be useful here, but I think I'm gonna continue on with my paper, but this time don't use the coin. So the cool thing with Amphitheater of Elgem is it does give us happiness in all cities and prosperity in all cities. So as Rome, as Julius Caesar, this is like a must-have wonder that that Rome should always build or capture. So pay attention to this arrow. As long as it is green, means we are producing more than we are consuming. And really, that's all that matters. Now, that I'm just under. So maybe another butcher shop somewhere. I think all my butcher shops are working as fast and as hard as they can. But maybe I need another couple of butcher shops. And my ceramics are, okay, next turn I can probably put down a wonder. My herbal medicine is a bit in the tank. Yeah, I might need to push the envelope here. My temples are making scrolls. I can start using scrolls as an amenity too. So I'm consuming more gourmet meals than I'm producing. So I will need to accelerate that. I'm consuming more leather or using more leather. Now my weavers have a slot for a masterpiece creation thing. So I don't want to change that to a tailor just yet. As long as I'm making these things here, I am not too worried. Yeah, so these are the only guys who are not going to upgrade. And as far as my workshops are concerned, I will be upgrading all of them. I am making plows, I'm making ropes, and I'm still consuming more ropes. I'm consuming more of that. I'm definitely consuming more gears. Yeah, that's fine. Actually make 6 of them. uh, I deployed you in Aachen, yet that is where you spawned. And there is no way for this boat to pass through. Yeah, rip. I mean, pretty much rip any kind of a naval game. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how deep I will be playing into this. But at this point, I'm gunning for wonders. And we are about 1,600 points away from Cesar Beccaria. And without a navy, it's going to be a little challenging attacking into him. But, I mean, okay, where are we tech-wise? He's in the high medieval, we are in the high medieval, so everyone's in the high medieval, so it's not really, I mean, we would say that we are very on par as far as science is concerned. If I don't eclipse his prestige in Act 2, I'd be very shocked. But pretty much, taking out the Holy Roman Empire has sealed the deal here. I'm a little bummed about this bug here or whatever, but basically just like a lesson is the first dock you build pretty much becomes your rally point for all your naval deploys, and it cannot be in an inland area like this, otherwise we will be stuck like I am. Do we have a quest for or a act goal for any of them? Brandenburg and Taj Mahal. So if I can't do Brandenburg and Taj Mahal, I could do Oxford for 300. Classical Gardens of Suzu for 350, and that's actually pretty good. That's 300. That's 325. Himeji I don't want to build in Rome. Let's just try to build all of these. I have a feeling that rush that and get that for later. I'm going to place one down everywhere I can. Wherever I have a 2-zone area, I'm going to place it down. And I'm going to try and buy out. I can't, I need 25. Okay, I need to wait anyways. Optics is done. I don't want to advance, I want to go through and get everything. Distillery, Topiary Park, I don't care about. Central Bank would be interesting. Lancers would be useful. Boots would be good. Yeah, let's get horseshoes. We have another masterpiece. Portrait of a Tibetan monk. Arkan is pretty sad right now. But Arkan's production should be a little sick. So Arkan could build the Himeji and other wonders. Another nation has advanced to the Renaissance. Okay, so we are a little behind, says Arabicaria. Not too much behind, but a little behind. But I can't put down a university and a school. Yeah, let's put it down there. Wait. School, university, and something else. Tailor number 2. Actually, let's get slippers. I think materials is fine. And that is fine. And we are going to switch out sandals to slippers and use the sandals to make fine clothes. Yeah, she's going to settle. The problem is we are already capped at our city cap. I mean, we can't settle any more cities, but we can definitely conquer cities and with a happiness penalty. But which I don't want to do. I mean, I'm already trying to recover into stuff. Each one of these cities will need a unit nearby. Another masterpiece. The Vase Situla. Okay, horseshoes is done. I want metallurgy. Alliance, absolutely. Sooner or later, that alliance is going to cause us to go to war, and that's the opportunity we need to cripple Cesar Beccaria. And that pretty much is the win. We do that, that is our win condition. My aim this act was to try and finish either in the well, I was hoping for the first or the second slot, but realistically, I was thinking it's going to be either the second or the third slot. And we are already second because we took out one player. And he seems to be gapping ahead, so we just need to make sure our wonders keep coming out. 10 security in all cities, or I can spend gold for 30 relationship. I think let's take the let's try to be he's weak anyways. We don't need to be antagonistic towards him. Yeah, he settled that. Okay, it's fine. All that means is I need to claim the land around him first. I give you materials and timber for that, or I get 10 security and 4 strength. I'm not fighting anyone right now, so I think that is fine. We can try and get a little friendly. Your triumph has completed. Where did I build it? Right there. Okay. Cologne Cathedral. And yeah, gives good bunch of good things. Aachen should build Himeji right there. Okay, this is tailor number 3. I think tailor number 3 can fixate on fine clothes, and you can use garments. I will probably okay, let's do this. Let's do 8 of them with garments, and then we will switch it with tunics and back and forth. We may have to like do some micro there. Save the gold, but definitely use the sandals. The fine clothes will give me health, happiness, prosperity, and security. And our cobbler is up, and the cobbler can make sandals, belts, shoes, and boots. Health, happiness, prosperity, health, and happiness. Let's go with boots. Metallurgy. I might leave longbows behind. Maybe heavy plows behind. Oh no, I don't want to leave heavy plow. I want distilleries and stuff. I want heavy plows and banking, and I'll probably need musical theory also, because what's this wonder? Saint Basil's is also a target, so let's get that. And Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So unfortunately, because of our, I think this is a bug definitely. Now clearly this spawn point is like right in the middle of this inland sea, which means we cannot take our boats out. Any boats we spawn are landing up there, Now I'm wondering if it's because this tile here or this dock is kind of messing with it. So I'm going to try one more thing, my one last ditch thing, that when this city grows, so once this dwelling is updated, I am going to try and I'm going to grow to that tile, and I'm going to try and put down a dock on one of these tiles. I can't do it there, I can't do it there. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can put down a dock on this side. And I'll remove this dock, put down a new dock, and then see if the C deploys work. If it doesn't, I mean, it's just pretty much our navy is useless if we can't do it. Which means any sort of like off across the sea invasions are going to be a big problem. Okay, let's take a look at our workshops here. But before that, let's go through and make sure our supplies are all set. So even though we have 7 bakeries making bread, we are still short on bread production by quite a lot. So power, fuel, I'll probably need experts when I need them. Barracks, bazaars, or I'll need more bakeries, to be frank. Just straight up. Okay, my metal ingots are in a very good place, and I'm only getting more. Just have the one brewery. Butcher shops are fine, but even with our cured meats, we are actually consuming slightly more than what we have. Okay. But I think this can be fixed with the right accelerants. I don't think I have. I think everything is pretty much maxed out. Yeah. We are out of pigs. So we can switch one of you to sheep. Okay. So it looks like I am only using sheep. And I'm going to be running out of sheep very soon. Okay. You will need to fix that. So butcher shops take a power and fuel. Yeah, that's going to be a while. Right, our mosaic tile production is okay. And we really need all of we need as many as we can to get our wonders that we want. Okay, that's fine. So Pistoria, that's fine. I can probably move the Zurich and Canton and Rostock. Can probably move their specialists to something else. Because I don't need high security in these cities. I need high security in only one. Okay, this is 0 though. But that's fine. We will plug you in other things that we need. And really, I think bread and cured meats are my main 1-2. I can rush and finish Himeji right now. So Himeji gives us... Yeah, the 4 strength in the city goes up. I get the prestige and I get siege defense. And my units are faster here. Let's rush it. I'm going to take a peek on these southern tiles and then scout north. So one of the things that happened in my last Isabella game is that I had a fog on... It was kind of similar, the map though, where I had my... I was on one side of the continent and I had Alexander on this side. And pretty much I had Alexander on this side and he had this empire spanning in the fog like that. And he attacked me from both sides. So I am very vulnerable to a naval invasion here from this guy, from Cesar Beccaria. Now I don't know if it will happen, but if it does, we will be in perpetual defense mode. Which is why I'm very tempted to just focus on, keep a strong standing military, pretty much be defensive and try to just build prestige through wonders, see if we can eclipse it. We are actually, I'm positive that we will be very close to eclipsing him, if not outright eclipse him before Act 2 ends. But that's where we stand right now. And alright, MAG. Nope, come on. Where is it? Yep, there you go. Like a feudal castle of ancient Japan. It looks good. So my next wonder is gonna be yeah, it's assumed I was gonna put it in Pistoria right there. But yeah, this is gonna be the classical gardens of Suzu, which will be available, I wanna say, in probably 7 turns, I'm guessing. Maybe less. Dear 13.8, 14.9. Okay. Still 1,000 away, so got a ways to go. So among all my cities, Aachen seems to have the highest production. I'm making 36 production. It's 4, 8, 8, 22, 22, 23, 15. Rome is only 24. That's 19. And Pistoria. Okay, so Aachen is my super producer right now. So I think maybe I'll cluster my wonders in Aachen from this point on. Which really means Aachen needs to have some sort of a bigger defensive force up here. And Rostock is not a chump as far as production is concerned. Rostock could also build a wonder. Yeah, I mean, he's done a good job with his cities and the empire he built up, but unfortunately, his plans weren't compatible with Julius Caesar's plans. Soap or clocks? Soap gives me health, clocks give me science. I don't know. It's fine. Not using the soap anywhere else anyways. So these guys are in the upgrade queue. I think I'm going to upgrade everything. So pretty much from this point on, I should not have any farms. I should only have irrigated farms. And fishing nets are fine. Flower field is one of the most useless things you make. Yeah, the Act 2 video is going to be very long. I might have to end up breaking this up. In fact, I think I'll be forced to because I don't want to keep any one video more than 3 hours or more than 4 hours rather. 3 hours and change I can live with. So let's make one rope. And after that one rope finishes, we will need a lot of barrels in due time. And I could make some telescopes. They're a very good supply. 10 research per turn in every city would be strong. This will be slow. This production is going to be slow. Right, my tailors, one guy is making rugs and carpets. I think that should continue for a while. One guy is making slippers. And this guy is making fine clothes. Right, my tanneries. Okay, so I need more sandals and things. So can you make... Yeah, you can't make any sandals here. I think I will need to make garments, won't I? I'm definitely consuming more. Okay. I'm not entirely sure I have a handle on the exact supply needs here. For now, this is perfectly fine. This is our new tailor. I think he will need, yeah, maybe I need new tunics. I do have a good amount of fabrics and leather. So it looks like I need a bigger tanning industry to make sure my other slots are taken care of. Yeah, it's a constant battle, pretty much. And don't do it on this one. I was thinking maybe I could put down a dock there, but that's not going to work. If my theory is correct, I need a dock. I don't need a dock, and I should remove all docks anywhere from this area and try it out. Not very optimistic it's going to work, but it's pretty much the only option I have. Masterpiece. Something French. Wilhelmus van Nassau. Is it Dutch? Probably. And Rome has... I don't remember what Rome was building, but Rome needs a science district for sure. I think I started that off. Yeah, I have a school here, and I really need a library and an observatory here, for which I need more paper. So if paper is my limiting factor, I think I do have a mill in this town. No, I don't. Okay. So I need So a mill will provide you food for all farms, which is fantastic. It will boost craft production for industry improvement. So it needs to be with an industry improvement cluster. You can try it there. Get the mill. Alright, musical theory is done. I think I'll leave longbows behind. I would love to have it, but I think I want metal blast for distilleries. And I want banking, and then I will jump. I need to figure out how I can accelerate science though. I give up gold and I get knowledge, which is what I want. Or I get gold. I think getting knowledge is far more important. And it's really dropped down the turn time from 5 to 6 to 5. Classical gardens. The classical gardens of Suzu, of course, the prestige is 350, which is great. But all scientists, activists, and writer paracrons, there's a higher chance of them appearing. But more importantly, you get one knowledge and prosperity in all cities for each activist, scientist, and writer in your nation. So that's amazingly strong. I mean, we have been getting a good amount of paragons here, and should probably try to get more. Incoming gift. Hey, thank you. All right. New Sussex. Oh, England is here. Okay. So England is also a potential. What is our relationship with England right now? She was happy with us for a while, but now she's not. There could easily be something bad coming this way. So maybe, yeah, stop wandering around and just come back and settle into the homeland. I don't need to explore with you. Right. Now this cobbler sandal production is decent. Belts we are not using. Shoes and boots. I think let's make belts because I know belts are a need for or an accelerant for the fine clothes. So the cobbler is a proxy for the tannery. The only question is the tannery I can make leather. I can't make leathers in these guys don't make. They use the leather. So I really need more tanneries if anything else. Heavy plows is done. Get banking and then we will jump to gunpowder. And another masterpiece. Dream of the Red Chamber. Alright, university is up. We're gonna slot the books. And what else? Brewed coffee. Okay, that's gonna be a while. Coffee, books, encyclopedia, and computers. That's what makes a university, right? Okay, so my paper production is a little off right now. I think I should still push up my book production. And I need to accelerate leather and paper. So I've burning through my material count and I probably need to build more mines somewhere. Fertilizer improves the harvest production, not the food. But it's all good. I mean, although I don't need the wool and stuff, but it's fine. Overproduction is better than underproduction. So we are like 1,000, just over 1,000, which hopefully the next few wonders will help close that gap. I think I need to plan for a few more workshops. Yep, confirm. He is already in Renaissance. We are in High Medieval, and we will be in Renaissance. Everybody else is in High Medieval. He probably has an edge in science overall, which I think I need to start closing. I don't even know how many cities he has. Yeah, the moment I grow, I'm going to put a dock there and destroy this dock, and I'm going to try and see if I can. Or I'll just destroy the dock first. No, nothing else, and then I'll see if I can deploy something in a northern city and see where it spawns. Masterpiece. A mighty fortress. Alright. St. Basil's Cathedral gives 350. We give 325 with prosperity. And one happiness and security in all cities for each. Yeah, let's do that. St. Basil's. That docks is gonna get demolished. Confirm. So these docks are done. So I'm gonna put the docks on this side. Something random. Rostock has a dock here. So let's see. Rostock. Let's say 2, 3, 4. Let's see what happens. We have a masterpiece. War and peace. Nice. Let's try to scout out Cesar Beccaria's lands. Right. Now, I want to get to windmills first. Where is gunpowder? Oh, gunpowder is here. So gunpowder unlocks muskets. Muskets need gunpowder, right? Barrels, gunpowder. I need to build an armory. Yeah, which is available now. Dried foods are fine. Armory is what I want. I have more land formation units. I think Pistoria is probably a good candidate to do that. But before that, I'm going to buy that out. An armory is an industrial, so let's do that. In fact, we should probably do 2 of them. Thank you. Okay, finally. Now, since that happened, let's see. If Pistoria deploys. Let's just do it. Now, where is this going to deploy? Probably just roam the seas. And I have the classical gardens of Suzu. Come on, man. Don't lose. Don't go out of focus. Where is it? Here. All right. Nice. Like cities that are not tall, you need to pump food into them to get them growing until you can get all the tiles you want, and then you can slot in other things. Okay, in that case, that's fine. We will get a central bank. Makes a letter of credit, which gives us 25 city prosperity. Like if you have a really tall city or a couple of tall cities, these are actually quite good, but I don't know if they will be good in this context. But the central bank alone is going to increase prosperity and prestige, so that's fine. I mean, let's just do it. So, do I have an open channel? I can come on down this way. So, I want to keep some navy here on this side to guard, but the rest of the navy, if I have to fight Cesar Beccaria, I would definitely want a navy here on the side. Finally, I mean, I'm so glad that that worked. I had pretty much given up on trying to do stuff. I think he pretty much. I don't remember if they were at war, but it looks like Cesar Beccaria has. I was going to say Cesar Beccaria has been probably fighting England, but what the hell is happening here? Mongolia is killing him. Hey, go Mongolia! So as far as standings are concerned, we are still like 1,000 behind. Okay, musician, entrepreneur, artist. Now let's see, what are my current paragons doing? I have a chief advisor, I have a domestic advisor. I do not have a foreign advisor. Is there any foreign advisor stuff here? I get 3 merchants. This would be good, but I'd rather make yeah, let's continue making masterpieces. Okay, masterpiece, you can do that. No, I already have these as my force. 10% experience to all newly trained forces and assigned to force. Assigned to force. I have 2 guys assigned to force. Yeah, I think you guys should also start making masterpieces. Hello. Ah, come on. St. Basil's in Zurich. Okay, it's a little too zoomed in. Alright. So you should do that wonder. Masterpiece. Deck the halls. Armory number 1 is up. Metal tools, gears, and that can't be. So yeah, heavy metals. Coal is later. Can use coin, I think, but that's fine. Let's start building a stockpile. Alright, windmills are here. I think coffee house. Coffee house is a nice thing to build because yeah, you get faster masterpieces. That is okay for us. It doesn't really give us a lot more than what we already have. The speed of the masterpiece crafters goes up, but the 3 bonus city happiness for each industry, government. Yeah, so basically it's like a catch-all. You can put them pretty much anywhere, and it'll give you the 3 bonus city happiness. Shipbuilding, actually, I'm a little encouraged by because we can build caravels and galleons, which will give us a naval edge. That would be good too. Religion triumphs in all cities. Get faster. Okay, let's do this. Let's get shipbuilding and then get printing press. And then anything else. Gift. Oh. So he's already there. So it's fair to say that if we go to war with him in the next like 50 turns, with a force that is going to be technologically equivalent to us. There needs to be like a city view, the way Civ 6 or the Civ 6 has, where I want to see the production stats of all my cities. Hey, what was this? La Grande place. Is this the one in Belgium, in Brussels? Or maybe not. I don't know. It's reminiscent of the flower festival that you do that happens in Brussels in the town center. I don't know if that's related to this, but it reminded me of it. God save the Queen. Shipbuilding is done. Printing press now. Alright, Artisan Studio. Sculpture, statuary, 18 happiness. That's 15 happiness. But I supply decorative paintings and musical instruments also give me 16 happiness. Let's make that. I have a feeling. I mean, there are a few wonders that need sculptures, I think. So Rome is stuck at housing capacity. Golden Age. Okay, I should try and finish a wonder in this time. Yeah, I'm not really good at timing these things well. I think my next target for a wonder is going to be the Oxford University. And either in capital or in Aachen would probably be a good spot. And for that, I need to stock up on. I have enough mosaic tiles. I just need to not spend any materials and timber to make that available. We have a masterpiece. The Agony of Asar, a thesis on slavery. Alright. Printing press is done. I can get Fusiliers. I can get Autocracy. I think I'm gonna go for it. Triumph started elsewhere. Sagrada Familia. Let's see, what does it take me to start Sagrada Familia? I'm gonna compete for it, definitely. And Aachen is my biggest city. Maybe next turn, let's see how many codices we have. We have a masterpiece. Walden. Right, we have Fusiliers, and I think I will be upgrading at some point. I can make explosives now, which will be useful. Should we get cannons just for the option? I think we should. We have more formations possible. Let's just make sure we are not going into some kind of a war. So barrels give me 100% craft production, while this gives me 50. So I think it's time to switch you guys into barrels, as long as I have them. Alright, Sagrada Familia is available. Yeah, let's build the Sagrada Familia there. Okay. 5 turns. I might be tempted to buy it with gold. There's a chance I'll lose it depending on who else is building it. But you can't build. You are close to starting the Oxford. Masterpiece. 4 seasons. Another masterpiece. Mask. I think the next order of business, once we have some sort of an edge on... Oh, wait. Yay! So we have eclipsed him. And there you go. We finished the Sagrada Familia. There it is. Oh, good God. It's alright. Looks to... I don't know if this is to scale, but... yeah. Looks good. And Rome is gonna start work on the Oxford University now. Right, now you guys, I think I want to start stocking upon some military here. Let's get 1 Fusilier and a Harquebusier. I'm gonna create a 5-unit thing with gunpowder units, and then once I have that, I will upgrade. I'll slowly start upgrading the others. Another masterpiece. Carnival. Oh, I forgot about slotting you guys in. Okay, masterpiece. You can go to that town center. You can go to that town center. Yeah, I forgot about you. So I'm gonna be getting a lot of masterpieces. Build an improvement. So I need to build. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. And we are almost 1,000 over him, and it's only gonna grow more. And we do have a new paragon. I think I'm going to slot you in as a foreign advisor for research agreements. You are probably someone who's most likely to do that with me. I'll propose it to everyone, in fact. Accepted. Alright. Cannons. Okay, let's see. Can we upgrade one of you? We can upgrade a crossbow to a musket. Let's upgrade one. I will have to reform these into some other combination after I upgrade all of them. Right, let's get steel now. So we can upgrade our mines to a forge. The indoor stove would be interesting. Coffee would be good. I think I want the coffee house. I want everything. That's my problem right now. Perspective art. 250 prestige on completing the plaza. Yeah, I think let's get that. I think I'm going to prioritize that. Gift accepted. Research agreement. Right. Now this cobbler was, I think, make belts. I think I'm short of belts. I'm running low on furs though. So I need to definitely shore up that industry. Let's not build up a large queue. Let's just do things. Oh, wait. Oxford. Yay. Come on. I was saying that we should probably do just one building at a time instead of like queuing up a bunch of things because we are low on materials and timber. Oxford University. Alright. Masterpiece. The narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass could also make a good, either a leader or a great person. Alliance. Is she at war with someone? I'll take the alliance. She's on my continent. And I have no desire to destroy her because this is where we are. We are gapping up on Italy now. Just have to keep the momentum going and I should be fine. Now the letter of credit gives me city prosperity. It's a good thing to have. I think I use paper. I can use trade goods. I'll hold off on my jewels just yet. 1 in 3 turns is fine. We have perspective art. And I'm gonna plug in my plaza. I think the plaza needs to go into the tallest city I have, which is unfortunately not Rome, it is Aachen. Now, who are my top production cities? You're 22, 24, 24, 15, 40. Rome is 40. That's 15, 23, 28, 22. And Aachen is 40. So Aachen and Rome are pretty much my 1-2 spots, my high production spots. Okay, let's get steel first, and then I'll probably end up getting coffee houses too before we think about moving forward. Yeah, I need to stock up on materials and timber, and a lot of timber here. Yeah, I'm going to try and build both of these wonders somewhere, but I really need to build a stockpile here. We have our first fusilier in reserves. So what else can I build? I can build a brigade that has 3 of these, 1 mounted gun cavalry and 1 artillery. And I'm building a cannon, so all of that is going to play. My gunpowder stockpile is fine. I think I'm going to make some explosives now. And this armory, can't really accelerate that. Can use gunpowder. Let's use that. Let's make maybe 5 explosives to begin with, and then see where we stand. This is the problem with conquered cities. Like this combination here, it's just so weird. I think I added the last dwelling, but a butcher shop with a dwelling with two dwellings and a palace. It's just wasted on everything. I will just plug in my plaza right there, and it'll be 3 turns. I think another crafting guild would be okay. Let's do it. We may not have too much room to build anything because of our materials. Although I would love to put mines down if I can. That I'm gonna buy as soon as possible because dyes I think will be good to have. We have another masterpiece. Ooh, Ganol Lioness. I'm not sure where this is from. It's the first time I'm seeing it. It needed to be like easier things, right? Okay, focus my experts on science or production or something. These need to be easier things to do all this micro. Almost 2000 ahead of Cesar. If I end Act 2 like more than 2000 points above, if that happens, then I'm probably not going to play into Act 3. We'll probably move up into a higher difficulty and see how that goes. Another masterpiece. Bleak House. Coffee house. So, any green dots shining? Nope. We don't have any coffee in our empire, I guess. So I can jump to scientific method now or go into hospitals. We can craft some things here. Some interesting things. Let's do that. Rome is just 16 pop. Considering that New Alba Longa is at 15 and the other guys are short too, but I think Aachen, Zurich, yeah, these guys, every one of the conquered Holy Roman Empire cities is taller than Rome. So I mean, had we not gone to war with the Holy Roman Empire, I don't think this game would have gone all that well. Another masterpiece. La Traviata. Another one. Dream of Ronaldo. So apothecaries, once you build them, you should not try and upgrade them because they are the early sign. In fact, if you build them, it just creates a big problem if you end up coupling them with other industry or science buildings, and you have to pretty much rejigger, move them around. I don't remember why I put an academy here. Is there any other culture building I can put down? Coffee house. Yeah, let's do it. So Rome is finally growing. Let's pick up these tiles. And I think you should get eyeglasses. There you go. Alright, we have hospitals. And yeah, we're definitely going into the scientific method here. And we have a masterpiece. The Blue Danube Waltz. Another one. The Brothers Karamazov. Another one. And the Hall of the Mountain King. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so I have an armory right over my coffee beans. I guess that's okay. Alright, coffee house needs to make coffee with coffee beans. Let's leave it like that. I think we should be good. It's bribing me to go to war against England. Nah, decline. I think we are done with war. Unless it is thrust upon us, but... Alright, scientific method is done. We are in the Enlightenment. So, okay, that's where we are. Now let's see. As Cesar Beccaria is also there. But we are gapping up. We are more than 2000 points ahead of him. Piano and concert hall. Symphonies would be good. Brandenburg Gate is something I could build, which would be great. Currency. Frigates would be good. I want something that gives me a theme building. Direct democracy. Yeah, will be a while. Museum. I think that's what I want first. Exhibition hall. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to build it in my capital city center, but I can probably build it in some other city center. An exhibition hall is prosperity. Taj Mahal is something we can build. Industrial tools is something we can craft. Yeah, City Hall I would like to unlock after I have the ability to make my after I've secured way more timber and materials. Right now I think I've ignored my military for the last some time. Maybe I'm gonna try for that wonder. All I need is material and timber, and I'm gonna try for it. Okay, I have a masterpiece. Lovers. Alright, let's get the mines of Ramelsburg. It is 16 turns. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to build it before the other team gets it. It is 9 turns, and I might rush it with gold if I'm able to. So the mines of Ramelsburg gives us the prestige, and you get free metal ingots and more craft production for workshops. So yeah, everything just gets faster, which is always good. Really, dude? Really? Okay. It should make it easier for me to move things and to rechange. It's just the current workflow on how to do that is just too cumbersome. Right, rifling. That fortress is gonna go down somewhere. I think I want to go down the line and just pick everything up. We have a masterpiece. Daniel in the lion's den. My triumph is built. Yeah, this looks very strange. Yeah, this looks very strange. Okay. I can probably start the fortress, but I want to start the white column first somewhere, which should be available in like 2 odd turns. So Rome, build the white column, and the white column needs to come out before. It's 4 turns, all in good time. So what does the housing column give me? It gives me city growth, build production towards religious triumphs. Maybe, may not be that important. I'm just doing it for the absolute prestige. Okay. Let's get steam engine. Yeah, let's get steam engine and mercantilism and see if we can upgrade our navies. Maybe I should do something here. So get a coffee house, and right next to it we will get a concert hall, and I'll probably build more concert halls in my other cities. As many things I have, I still need more things, which is just crazy. So after that is complete, that wonder, I will slot in one more wonder, which is the Hui song. Yeah, and yeah, it'll be a few more turns. Alright, this is built. The white column. Interesting looking. I gotta Google and find out where this is in real life. And we have a masterpiece. Judith and her maidservant with the head of Holofernes. Another masterpiece. Silent Night. If I had played this game a little differently after the war ended and prioritized my sawmills and my mines for materials, I might have had a bigger snowball than what I'm actually having right now. But this is not bad, but it does feel slow. And where are we at now? Yeah, more than 3,000 now. And we have Danny Boy. Ooh, so close. Literally like one thing. One timber short. So Rome is gonna start off this wonder, the Wasyong. Although city would be, this wonder would probably be better in Aachen, but I'm gonna build it in my capital. Rome is gonna build that, and it's 3 turns to build it. That is sick. All right. Great. Interesting looking castle thingy. Rome can gather gold for 1 more turn, or you can do gather knowledge for like a turn. Alright, 4,000 ahead. So I think if I end I'm gapping up very hard on Caesar Beccaria. And if I end Act 2, I'm gonna not play Act 3, I'm gonna stop at Act 2. I mean, we began this, we finished Act 1. I think we were maybe just a shade up above Korea. Now we are here. Let's see. Maybe I will play a bit of Act 3 just to get a sense of how easy it is looking. But if all I have to do is just keep my gap narrowed, or rather keep increasing my gap, and I just keep gapping up over Cesar Beccaria, I'd rather start a new game at a higher difficulty than continue on playing. Yeah, maybe get a musician, and you can get a masterpiece in the Zurich altar. Now the light infantry I can leave behind because that's the only unit I'm losing out. City Hall, democracy would be okay, or I can just jump. So let's see, where is he? He is also in enlightenment. I will jump if I'll probably leave cottages behind, but I'm gonna get the other two. But if in the middle of that, if Cesar Beccaria is already moved, I will move right after him. Another masterpiece. Piano quartet. The concert hall in New Oberlingen can build music. Oh, now I gotta slot the masterpiece. Okay. So yeah, just how do I slot? Oh, this is just stupid. Come on, guys. Fix this UI. This is not how you should be doing this. Another masterpiece. Pope Pius VII in the Sistine Chapel. And we have another book of music. What is this? Wolverine Blues. Wolverine Blues in what year are we in? Turn 429. Should be an indicator of what year this is estimated to be. Even though I'm doing plus 85 and plus 90, I wanna get this in 3 figures. And ooh, Brandenburg Gate in Aachen, absolutely. I think there. Yeah, it's fine. 3 turns. Precision engineering is done. We do have the ability to build a museum. Pretty much any city I have a slot, I will build it in the city center. He is still in enlightenment, so we are going to take democracy. And we have a masterpiece. Juan de Pareja. 1. So I'm getting 10 prestige, 40 prestige per turn just from that. I'm like, okay, this is gonna get sick. And I'm gonna finish the wonder next turn. Alright, my material situation is in a good place. I'm gonna put down more sawmills here. New Cyprus can build the Taj Mahal, which I will. Why not? Yeah, decline. So, if he has intent... Oh, wait. Mongolia. Dude. Mongolia seems to have done a number on Okay, so let's see. Mongolia is at 17, she's at 17, Cesar. Okay, so Cesar Beccaria is not a threat. Or I don't see a situation where he's going to be a threat. And we build the Brandenburg Gate on the coast. And that just seems wrong. Yeah. I wish so, given how these wonders take up the entire region, I wonder if you could build a wonder on a zone, would that actually, yeah, that would probably, yeah. I think it's fine the way it is. The only thing is when you look at a city like this, it doesn't look like it is realistic, or it doesn't feel like the sprawl of the city growing has been organic. And to be fair, we were primed to actually go for more war and to get more cities. And we have been stuck at this 14 by 12 for pretty much most of this age. Event. Oh, so I have had an act goal for this. I did not realize it, which means we are going to be even further ahead in our standings. How many books do I have? 91. Yeah, the end of Act One, I think we did pretty much made the right calls to make sure that we prioritize books, and that is paying off right now. One of the reasons why we are gapping up on science is simply because of our investment into books early in the game. All right, democracy is here. Let's see, he is still in enlightenment, and I think let's get it. And we finished the Taj Mahal. So there should be constraints on some wonders. Like the Taj Mahal is next to a river, and it really needs to be next to a river, or some other such constraints. Almost 6,000 now. Change government? No. Could be useful, but it is definitely good for gold, but I have way too many cities for that. Another masterpiece. CC Rider Blues. Do I have? Oh, perfect. Taj Mahal can build a set. Intellectual stimulation. So you gotta confirm the set first. Then you gotta click on one. And this is a painting. I think I'll take that. Confirm. Just let me click and drag this stuff. This is just annoying. And we have another masterpiece. Bronze statue of an aristocratic boy. You seriously, this is like the fourth time he's trying to bribe me to go to war with England. I don't want to, because I don't need to. Okay, cartridge is done. We are definitely going to industrialization. And he is still in enlightenment. Let's see if we are the first. Let's get that. Alliance? Sure. I wonder who she'll go to war with. Let's see, what was that? Is happy about a shared border. Alright. What about you? Is rumored to want our friendship. Yeah, okay. Is rumored to want our friendship. Mongolia does not like that you have hunted in their territory. Yeah, okay. But actually, you are also friendly-ish. So let's take a research agreement with you. Another masterpiece. Flower duet. Okay. So we are at industrialization here. Yeah, I mean, practically speaking, we are in Act 3, but everybody else isn't, so the game hasn't advanced. But I think this is a good spot to take a break. Now, the entire Act 2, I don't know if I'll be keeping the entire all of Act 2 as a single video or break it up into two videos. Regardless, it's going to be a very long video, probably definitely upwards of 3 hours. And I'm tempted to, if I can edit it down, I will probably keep it. I'll probably do it that way. But if I can't edit it down, I'll probably end up breaking this chunk down into two. But yeah, but we have moved on out of all the Act 2 technology stacks, and I'm pretty sure we are the only ones here. Cesar Beccaria is our nearest neighbor behind us. And let's see. Let's take a quick look and see. We are almost 6,600 and change prestige ahead of Cesar Beccaria. And the amazing thing is, when Act 2 began, Cesar Beccaria was at like 13 or 14,000, and we were like at 6,000 something, right above Korea. And yeah, Act 2 has been fantastic. We have gapped up quite a lot. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if I want to play into Act 3 here, because there is so much momentum going into this game, into Act 3, and the science edge that we have built up over our nearest neighbors. It's not going to be too much fun playing. I mean, I might play it, but I don't think I'll be making a video of it, because it will be really boring. Just have to like click through. All I have to do is just click through the turns and just make sure that nothing is threatening my prestige lead, and the game ends and I will win. Not the kind of games I want to put out. If I'm making videos to put out, that's definitely not the kind of games I want to put out. So I think it is safe to say that at Grand Duke difficulty, if we survive Act 1, if we keep no culling on, and even if we typically getting out of Act 1, we will always be at the bottom of the stack, getting out of Act 1. But come Act 2, if we are consistently making it in at either the number 1 or the number 2 spot, and if that becomes a norm, I think it would make sense to bump up the difficulty by 1 and see how those games play. But this game, I mean, Julius Caesar has been fantastic. So I wasn't expecting this game to be as good as it actually turned out, simply because Julius Caesar's, I wasn't too thrilled about his non-militaristic abilities. The Triumphant Legion ability was something I wanted to play with and use, but stately, disciplined, resplendent. I mean, I wasn't really high on what the advantages here are. But guess what? I mean, every leader has the potential to surprise you, and Julius Caesar certainly did. The only other biggest difference between this and the Isabella game before was I did not disregard my military. I made it a point to always have a standing military, and in fact, I prioritized Pistoria, for example, to always have high security so we could deploy the best of the best units right there. And that was crucial, because that was pretty much the reason why our the war with the Holy Roman Empire, Charlemagne, was not easy, but the reason it wasn't as hard as it could have been was because we had a 100 security city churning out units. And yeah, that pretty much was the reason why we got all his empire. If that war fails and we don't get the cities off of Charlemagne that we got, I would still say that we would be closer to the bottom half of the pile, of the prestige pile, than where we actually are right now. But that's where things stand. Thank you for watching, and Although, even if I play this into Act 3, I probably won't put out a video because, I mean, the game is pretty much won from this standpoint. I mean, we have a 7,000, 6,000 and change, and it's only growing. This gap is only going to keep increasing as time goes on. Then most likely the next ARA game you see is going to be with a new leader, new settings, something new. Once again, thank you for watching and definitely tune into the next one. If you have made it this far and have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share with your friends, or consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, my heartfelt thanks to you. Thank you.